Yo, what's cracking, everybody? James Go here with you. I appreciate everyone jumping into the live stream. Obviously, we're talking starts and sits as we get here ready for week number 5. Sorry, I'm a little distracted because I'm trying to fire up this game on my computer as well. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a great week 5. If you guys got questions, obviously shoot them my way. And then, again, I'll just kind of sort of spitball and freestyle and talk about my favorite sleepers and those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at, dudes. Hold on. I'm almost there pulling up this game. I'm totally trying to just filibuster here as I try to find this game here real quick on my computer. Oh my gosh. Can I do it? Can I do it? Where is stupid NFL Network on this thing? Yep, I am struggling here. Okay, don't worry, we're almost there, guys. Sorry. Stick with me. I swear to God, dude, we're good. I swear. My big call today was to fade Romeo Dobbs, and right now that's looking a little I don't know, a little sus. So I guess we'll find out. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's happening. But yeah, man. We're just doing our thing here, getting into week number 5. All right, cool. Finally got the game pulled up. Oh my goodness, dude, that took forever. I apologize for that. All right, so let's get to some of these questions, man. Eric Zuber, what's up, dude? Good morning, man. Greetings from Canada. Hey, there we go. Happy Thanksgiving. Is today Canadian Thanksgiving? Is that what we're looking at, dude? I'm down with that. Anytime we can talk about Thanksgiving, I'm down. So yeah, all right, cool. But love your skits, especially the newest ones. The fantasy football news team, yeah. Hey, field reporter Jimothy Coe. That's right. That's right. You know what's crazy, guys? The thing for me is that I actually covered news for a long time. I've had like multiple phases to my career, dude. But yeah, I started my career in local news, right? And I was a reporter. I was a local sports anchor, and I was actually really good at that. Okay, not to toot my own horn here, but I've won a bunch of awards doing local news. I've won 4 Emmy awards, an Edward R. Murrow Associated Press award, all that stuff. So I was actually really good as a reporter. And I covered news too. I covered news and I covered sports for about a couple years, but my heart wasn't into it. Like I was good at it, but just my heart wasn't into it. Anyways, but I always thought local news was really funny, and I've always had a good time, kind of like I don't know. I don't want to say laughing at it, but laughing with it, because I was in it at the same time. Anyways, I hope you guys appreciated the skit, man. And yeah, man. Hey, listen, if you guys go to the YouTube page and watch it, like it, and obviously, hey, if you're watching this live stream, if you could stream it too, man. Excuse me, if you could subscribe to the channel too, man, that would be awesome, man. I would really appreciate that. So there you go. All right, cool. All right, Geno Smith or Zach Wilson today? Jalen Hurts, your QB1 in a 2 QB super flex. Ooh. Oh man, those are always tough. The 2 QB super flex. My initial gut reaction is not Geno, as the Saints are pretty tough. Let me see if I have some notes there for you, though. And then Zach Wilson today has Miami, right? So, yeah, I'm going to go Zach Wilson. Even though Geno Smith has been playing better ball, he's had 2 or more touchdowns in 3 of his first 4 games. So he's been playing extremely well, let me tell you. I think the matchup is a little too nice for Zach Wilson. You know how they have that phrase, you're too big to fail? That's what it kind of is like with Zach Wilson. Not that he's playing well, but you look at his trio of pass catchers, and that's pretty good. That's a pretty good looking list, right? Like you got Corey Davis, you've got Elijah Moore, who hasn't been utilized fully, but at any moment could explode. And then the rookie Garrett Wilson. So it's pretty good. Tyler Conklin's actually been a pretty good find for them too. And then, oh, by the way, Brees Hall out of the backfield has been explosive as well. So I'm down. I am down for Zach Wilson. I think he's got a lot of pass catching options there in New York. And it's a really favorable matchup against Miami as well. All right, Trevor R., what's going on, man? Good to see you. Standard wide receiver 3, Hunter Renfrow, A-Rob, or Jacoby. See, Jacoby's dealing with that knee injury. A-Rob has been doing nothing. I almost think you're priced into Renfrow. Obviously missed a couple games there with that concussion, but I want to say you're almost priced in there. Give me 1 second here, man. Let me look up what Kansas City has done against slot receivers. Oh, you know what? Again, slot receivers have been pretty productive against Kansas City as well. They're bottom 10 in terms of completion rate allowed, fantasy points allowed, and total yards, receiving yards allowed to receivers lined up inside. So, yeah, no, I think you go Hunter Renfrow there. I kind of sort of like that pick. All right. You also want me to pick 2 in standard. Penny, Hunt, or ETN? I don't know how you play Penny. I know he's coming off that gigantic game, but that was against Detroit. This is against New Orleans. New Orleans is one of the toughest run defenses in the NFL. So I don't know, man. That one's tough for me. But he is the starter, and he gets a lot of snaps, and he's going to get touches. That's what makes it a little bit tough. I think I really like Kareem Hunt, so I think that's one that you're definitely going to start. The Chargers have been just brutal against the run, man. They are just, abysmal. And remember, they were really bad last year too. The Chargers right now have given up the 3rd most fantasy points. They've given up 6.1 yards per carry to the running back position. That's the worst in the NFL. So, no, I think Kareem Hunt, even in a backup capacity, is definitely a must start. And then the whole Travis Etienne thing, man. Like, what do you guys think? I'll just unofficial poll. What do you guys think about the whole Travis Etienne James Robinson split last week because Etienne outsnapped James Robinson? I just can't put my finger on it because, Robinson has played well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think he's been supplanted as the starter, but golly, you would look at the snap share last week and think, okay, well, maybe that is on the horizon. So, and obviously an awesome matchup against Houston, who has given up. You would talk about the Chargers giving up the second most. The Texans have given up the most points to running backs this year. They've given up the most rush yards, and they're giving up 5.04 yards per carry. So obviously, very healthy situation there for Travis Etienne. Ooh, that one's tough. Travis Etienne. Do you want 70% of Rashad in a bad matchup, or do you want 50% snap share with Etienne in a great matchup? That's what you got to ask yourself. That's a tough one for me. I think you definitely play Hunt, and I guess if I had to pick, I'm picking Etienne there. If I absolutely had to pick, man, but that's a toss-up, dude. I do think so, but like I said, I would probably say Hunt, and very tentatively give me Penny. Very tentatively, man. But I'll say Hunt and Penny. Yeah. All right, Clark, what's up, man? Good to see you. Team Never Penny. All right, 32-team league. This is just a psycho league. What's going on here? 2 PPR, blah, 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 tight end premium. Okay, you get a quarter per rush and any first downs. All right. Tyler Algier, Gesicki, Landry, Skoranek, and you have Stafford. Ooh, I don't like Stafford. I definitely don't like Skoranek. You're going Algier. Wait, how many do you need? You need 1? Oh, if you're going 1, just go Algier. I hate the matchup, and I think he's going to be in somewhat of a timeshare. I actually really like that Caleb Huntley character. I actually think he generates more yards on his own than Algier does, and I get it. Algier just broke off that huge, big time splash play last week, but for my money, I think Caleb Huntley's the better player. I don't know. And keep in mind, it's not like they spent like draft capital, like significant draft capital on Tyler Algier either. You know what I mean? So I would say Algier for me, and I would say Algier for me, especially in a quarter PPR rush and a quarter point first down. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Um, so yeah, give it to me. There you go. Tier Diaz, what's up, dude? Our unofficial movie star in the chats. I appreciate you joining in, dude. Non PPR. Christian Kirk against Houston. Yeah, you want that, I think. Zeke against LA. LA's given up the fewest fantasy points to running back. Or Terry McLaurin. Oh, come on now. Sign me up for Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin is an absolute must start. Gotta start him against Tennessee. No Jahan Dotson. And dude, the matchup is so nice, man. So give me Terry McLaurin for sure. All right. Strong style. What's up, dude? Jones should have ran that ball in. Well, yeah. All right, there you go. Barkley looking like a thing. Obviously, golly, only leads the NFL in rushing, dude. Running riot. Who has more upside this week in PPR, Chase Edmonds or Darrell Henderson? Also, how bad is your team? Right, if you're choosing between Chase Edmonds and Darrell Henderson, how bad is that squad, dude? All right, let's see. Who's got more upside in PPR? Upside in PPR. Oh, if you were talking just pure upside play, I think it's got to be Edmonds, no? More touchdown upside for sure. LA's just brutal. It's a better, I would say it's probably a better paper matchup for Darrell Henderson. My thought process behind Darrell Henderson is, and I have him listed as a sleeper today, but my thought process behind Henderson today is that LA needs to run the ball, period. Like, you've got Cooper Kupp, fine. Give him his 10 targets, cool. But I think if you're the Rams, you can't throw the ball more than 30 times. Not against this pass defense, dude. Dallas is nasty, dude. They're like, what, second in the NFL in sacks. LA is second in the NFL in giving up sacks, right? So that's a terrible, combination of things happening right there. Plus, you can run on Dallas as well, right? So I think Henderson's got to get a chance. Obviously, at this point, we're 4 games into the season. He has played much better football, more consistent football than Cam Akers. People who like Cam Akers right now, they're wanting to see something. It's like confirmation bias because he's played like not well. Was going to use an expletive. Not playing well is Cam Akers, dude. Averaging 3.1 yards per carry. Come on, dude. No, it's like he's like, medical miracle coming back as soon as he did last year from an Achilles, but he's played poorly, man. So the Achilles obviously has sapped him of some athleticism. And again, I'm talking about as we sit here today in week 5. In week 7, that can change. In week 12, that can change. So I'm not limiting myself to saying, oh, I love Darrell Henderson now and forever. No, that's not what I'm saying. First of all, I do like Darrell Henderson as a player. I'm just saying, as we sit here today, Cam Akers not ready, dude. He doesn't look like a capable NFL starting runner. He just doesn't, which is why Darrell Henderson is getting more snaps than him. So there you go. Yo mama so fat. What's up, dude? Good to see you, pal. Rashad Penny against New Orleans or J.K. Dobbins against Cincinnati. Half PPR, Lamar quarterback. You're going Dobbins. Yeah, and they've got some injuries there in the running back room too, man. So yeah, give me Dobbins. Cincinnati. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, so you've got a little bit more exposure to touchdowns there as well. J.R. Flores, what's up, man? Good to see you, pal. Amon-Ra, if Amon-Ra doesn't play, would you play Ramondre versus Detroit or Khalil? Well, you can't play Khalil. Yeah, sounds like Montgomery's going to play, right? Unfortunately. And I don't really have a ton of faith in this coaching staff in that Khalil Herbert was the better player last year. Khalil Herbert is clearly the better player this year. And for whatever reason, Luke Getzey and the guys there in Chicago, they still trot out David Montgomery. And I don't know why. What is it? Veteran deference? Dude, it's like, I don't know. I'm about to go off on a tangent here, but if you're Chicago, who gives an F about veteran deference at this point? Like, it's not your guys. You're the new coaching staff, new GM. Just play the best players. Khalil Herbert's the best player. Find ways to get him the ball. The fact that David Montgomery was dominating snap share, and then you see Khalil Herbert come in and absolutely wreck shop, that you've clearly misidentified talent. I'm not even saying Khalil Herbert needs to be the starter. I think there's some really valid points that people have made about pass blocking. That's fine. But you can't tell me that you can't find ways to get Khalil Herbert the ball instead of David Montgomery. You just can't. And obviously, look at what Chicago's been doing right now, right? Like, their offense is putrid, man. Worst in the NFL, dude. So, yeah, I don't know. That's my total rant on that. But yeah, you can't play Khalil Herbert, not with David Montgomery coming back. You got to play Ramondre Stevenson. And again, if Amon-Ra does go, obviously it comes with a little bit of downside risk with the injury and the risk of re-injury, all those type of things. But Ramondre, boy, dude, he is in an awesome spot against Detroit. So get Khalil Herbert out of your mind. I know he's been playing extremely well. David Montgomery comes back. It is a good matchup against Minnesota too, but not as good as Stevenson has against Detroit. All right, what a time to be alive. Watch this stream on my phone, watching the game on TV. Yeah, man. I know, dude. Two-screen experience. You know what, Eric, man? I appreciate it, dude. The fact that I'm part of your two-screen experience, dude, that is pretty freaking humbling, dude. Honestly, that's pretty dope, man. I appreciate you doing that, man. All right, Zubert, here we go. Full point PPR. Pick two flexes. Okay, Julio Jones is probably not going to play according to Jeff Darlington, FYI. All right. Devontae Parker, Kenneth Gainwell, Josh Palmer, McKissick, or Pacheco. Wow, we are going into we are picking some deep flexes here, dude. What? Oh my God. I would probably say, oh my gosh, and I don't love it. Are we going McKissick here? Are we going McKissick? Let's see. Hold on. What do we got? Washington obviously has Tennessee, and Tennessee has allowed the fifth fewest fantasy points to running backs. But where do they go with receptions? They're middle of the road with receptions. Kind of a neutral matchup there, right? The thing with McKissick is the general idea with McKissick is that you want to play him when they're trailing, right? When they're dogs. I don't think they will be trailing by much. If they do, I don't think it'll be by much. It'll obviously keep Robinson, if he actually does play, and Antonio Gibson in play. So what does Vegas say on this game? Tennessee is the favorite by 2.5. That's a shock. That's an absolute shock. I think Washington actually waxes them, dude. But yeah, Vegas says it's a 2.5 point spread. Tennessee favored by 2.5. So I see it as at worst as a coin flip. But yeah, I kind of sort of like, I look at the list and I said, okay, well, my initial reaction is Parker and Palmer. But McKissick does interest me there too. But I will just tentatively say Parker and Palmer. But if you want to go, I think you got to play Palmer. But I think if you want to go Palmer and McKissick, I think you could do that too. Yeah. So there you go. But buy low on ETN and PPR. Yeah. I agree with that. You could buy low there. Therese Diaz. You got Taysom Hill filling in for Pitts. Tight end free agent options are Ingram, OJ Howard. I've got OJ Howard as a deep sleeper, dude, but I kind of like Taysom Hill too. The injury does concern me a bit though. Hunter Henry. For Hunter Henry, the only way he's playable is if who am I thinking of doesn't play today. My brain isn't working right now, by the way, this early in the morning. And Isaiah likely too. Um, mm, I I oh man, I kind of think Taysom Hill is sneaky there. Boom or bust is Taysom Hill. We all know this, dude, and so are some of these other guys. But in terms of that list, dude, I would probably say I I strangely and weirdly like Taysom Hill, but I think most fantasy analysts and I think the probably the numbers would say I actually like OJ Howard of that disgusting group. So yeah, so there you go. Um, Michael, what's up, dude? Michael, I see you online all the time, dude, and I appreciate you, man. Honestly, I really do. Um, Jared Goff or Kirk Cousins? Let's see. Jared Goff's got New England, dude. And Kirk has Chicago. I don't know. I would probably. I know. Well, here's the thing. I know why you're asking this question because Jared Goff has been absolutely on fire. But those have been in pretty favorable matchups, and I think this week, I think Goff might be. I think Goff might come back to earth, dude. Honestly, I mean, it's Bill Belichick on the road, too. Nah, man, I can't advocate. I cannot advocate um, Goff this week, dude. I think you go Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins in what should be a lower scoring game. Now I'm trying to talk myself out of this. Oh my god. Nah, dude, go Kirk Cousins, man. Go Kirk Cousins. Ken Tran, what's up, dude? Hey, good to see you, dude. I appreciate you, man. J.K. Dobbins, Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders. You got to pick one. Who do you need to start? Okay. You're playing Miles Sanders. Yeah, play Miles Sanders. I look, Devontae Smith. I think gives you the highest upside, but you got to play. Yeah, I think you got to play Miles Sanders. Um, he's just been seeing consistent workload. I think he's been playing extremely well. I got a note on. Hold on, give me 1 second, dude. I actually have a note on Miles Sanders here somewhere. I wrote in my weekly column for receptionperception.com. Okay. If you guys want to subscribe to receptionperception.com, that would help me greatly. Okay. But yeah, I write a weekly matchup column. It's like, I don't know, it's like 6,000, 7,000 words every single week. So I don't remember everything, but I remember most of the stuff I write. Hold on. I got some stuff on Miles Sanders, though. Yeah, here we go. Miles Sanders. He's the running back 9 on the season thus far. If you've got him, you're playing him. Solid matchup against Arizona. On the season, he's been a volume monster. He's averaging 18 carries a game, and it's resulted in a career high 89 rush yards per game as well. So I would go Miles Sanders there against Arizona. Although I am intrigued in Devontae Smith too. Devontae Smith, oh man, see now you're gonna make me look this up. Okay, hold on. Devontae Smith against outside wide receivers. Arizona is doing, they're actually mid. They're not terrible. There's actually some interesting, like some good stats actually on Arizona on outside wide receivers. They've given up 6.35. That's why he wasn't in my matchups column, but 6.35 yards per target to outside wide receivers. That's actually fourth best in the NFL. 61% completion rate to outside wide receivers. That's middle of the road. 16th, ranked 16th out of 32 teams, and they've given up the 13th fewest fantasy points to outside wide receivers. So I think Devontae Smith is interesting, but I probably, yeah, I'm going Sanders there, dude. Shoes. What's up, dude? You've been a big fan, man. I appreciate you, dude. Honestly, thank you very much. Two quick questions. Oh my gosh, it's already 8 o'clock. Oh boy. I better burn through some of these. Good God, what am I doing here? 12-man PPR. You need a tight end to replace Pitts. Not a lot of tight ends left. Any dart throws? Yeah, OJ Howard. Also, if the Sun guard can't play, look. Look, see if Tyler Conklin's out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. He's a top 10 tight end, but a lot of people don't buy. Logan Thomas is another one, actually. I think Logan Thomas probably a safer call today in a really good matchup against Tennessee. But if he's not available, OJ Howard, I know for sure is available. So if you go there, there you go. Sun God can't play. Do you play Penny or Davis? I'm sorry, man. I don't know what Davis you're talking about, dude. My brain isn't working that well right now. So let me know in the comments which Davis we're talking about. Run a riot. What's up, man? Thank you again. Sideline star. I don't think you've asked me a question before, dude. So appreciate you jumping into the chats, dude. 100%. By the way, if you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. That would be super helpful. But yeah, sideline star. Sanders, I think we're talking Miles Sanders or Brees in PPR. Oh, God, you guys know I love Brees. Brees questions always throw me for a loop because it's like, how much do I play with my heart versus my head? Miami, I'm going to look this up before I speak out of turn. Yep. Miami's pretty good against fantasy running backs. 3.23 yards per carry allowed, fifth best in the NFL. They've actually allowed the second fewest rush yards. So if we are hoping for something for Brees Hall today, it's got to be through the pass game, right? Which, again, Miami's been a little bit more pliable there. Surprisingly, they've only given up 2 touchdowns to running backs, and I think that has more to do with the fact their pass defense absolutely sucks. So it's been more of a funnel defense where people are throwing the ball a lot more against Miami. And again, I mentioned those 3 wide receivers too. Where does Brees Hall fit into that? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure with Zach Wilson. You knew that with Joe Flacco, it doesn't matter. Everybody's eating, Everybody's eting with Joe Flacco. With Zach Wilson, not as much. I think Miles Sanders is probably your safer call there. I love Brees, though, dude. I'm not going to lie. Everyone knows I love Brees, so these questions always throw me for a loop, man. But yeah, I would probably say my heart says Brees because he's a stud. But my head says Miles Sanders. I think Miles Sanders is probably the right call. Let me just say this. Sanders is the right call. Okay? Sanders is the right call. But if you want to ride, let's ride with Brees. Because let me tell you right now, any team that I've got Brees in, he's in there. I don't care who's on my bench. Brees is in the lineup. So if you want to ride with your boy, let's go Brees. That's all I'll say with that. Okay? But I want to do right by you because this is your team. It's not my team. I'm just saying, on my squads, I'm rolling with Brees. I don't give up. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm good. But anyways, all right, so there you go. You grabbed Evan Ingram to replace Pitts. Nah, you're not crazy. Evan Ingram's been actually getting decent volume, to be honest with you. So I'm good with that. V-Squads, what's up? Love the handle. Fournette, Jamal Williams, or CEH full PPR pick 1. Look. Jamal Williams, I know, is a top 10 fantasy running back right now. What is he actually, dude? Isn't he like top? Is he top 5? Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams. Oh, I was close. He's RB6 in PPR. Dude, what? He's gone for 24 and 23 points in back-to-back games. He has scored 6 touchdowns in 4 games. Dude, look. It's hard for me to say you sit Jamal Williams because obviously they like running the ball and DeAndre's and Jesus Christ, they just give him the ball a lot. That being said, New England's not giving up a single touchdown to running backs. Not one. 4 games in, they haven't given up a damn touchdown to a running back yet. And you can say matchups or whatever. You can say whatever you want. But, dude, giving up 0 in 4 games to running backs, pretty damn good, dude. So, yeah, I would say I don't know how you get away from Fournette. It's not like the best matchup, against Atlanta. But, I mean, it's not horrible. They are giving up 4.91 yards per carry to running backs. So, yeah, I think you're good there. I think you're good with Fournette, man. And I know CEH has been playing out of his damn mind, dude. Just so insane with the touchdowns and everything. And Kansas City is favored by a lot against Las Vegas. I just have this weird sneaky feeling that they're going to incorporate Pacheco just a little bit more, like they've been doing. Jerick McKinnon's actually been out snapping CEH on the reg. And honestly, Kansas City, they freaking own Las Vegas, dude. And you know what it really comes down to for me is the fact that I just think they're going to throw these touchdowns in. I don't think CEH is going to get them. I think this week, even though it's a great matchup, Las Vegas has given up the fifth most fantasy points to running back. They can't be. They just. Oh wait, hold on. Las Vegas has given up what? No, the 10th most fantasy points to running backs. And yeah, man, like Kansas City's favored by double digits or whatever, and all that screams run heavy game script. CEH. The other thing about CEH, he doesn't play a lot in blowouts, by the way. So I think that's an interesting one. But I would just say Fournette, I think, gives you the best floor ceiling combination. All right, so there we go. Thomas Leos. Just need one for flex spot. David Montgomery, Cam Akers. You're not playing Cam Akers. Tyler Lockett or Brian Robinson. You're not playing Brian Robinson either. You're not playing David Montgomery. Dude, come on. It's Tyler Lockett. What? Tyler Lockett's been great. Tyler Lockett has been dope, dude. Let's go with Tyler Lockett, man. I am down. Tyler Lockett has been underappreciated, even by me. I will be the first person to tell you that Tyler Lockett has been underappreciated, and by myself, dude. Like I'm not innocent of that for sure. I thought DK was going to be the guy in the pass game because I didn't believe in Geno Smith, and of course I owe Geno Smith an apology. He's been playing out of his damn mind too. But look, Tyler Lockett's taking on New Orleans. In New Orleans, I get that they have Marshawn Lattimore, but Lattimore's going to be, I think, is going to be on DK. And I think Lockett's going to just run around free like he always does, dude. He's so good. He's open all the damn time. And New Orleans overall, by the way, they've given up the 11th most fantasy points to wide receivers. So it's not like they're like some kind of like shutdown pass defense. I'm a little worried about DK because of that Marshawn Lattimore deal. But honestly, dude, like, I think Lattimore's good. At this point in his career, I don't think he's great. He pops up and has awesome games, but he's not consistently a shutdown guy. I think DK's fine too, by the way, honestly. That's how well Geno has been playing. I'm not worried about DK. I'm definitely not worried about Lockett, man. Play Lockett. And I would say of that group, you're playing Lockett with confidence. Of that group. Okay, guys, I really got to go, man. I appreciate everybody jumping in. Okay, I'll try to burn through some real quick. Mert Ozcan, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I'm probably butchering that name. Mert Ozcan? I don't know. Sorry, man. Playing Olave over Hollywood Brown. No, you're not crazy. You're not crazy at all. I'm down for that, dude. Philadelphia has been disgusting, like crazy against wide receivers. So, yeah. And you're going ETN over Penny and full P. I'm down with that, too. I am down for that, but like I said, do you want ETN in a 50-50 in a good matchup, or do you want Penny 70-30 in a bad matchup? I am like very slightly leaning towards Penny, but if you play ETN, I'm not mad at it. If you play ETN, I'm definitely not mad at that. Kentran, what's up? Wentz or Bridgewater? Oh, Wentz. I'm going with a Wentz stack in my weekly DFS contest. I'm going with the super stack. I've got, in my DFS lineup, dude, I've got Wentz, I've got Curtis Samuel, and I've got Terry McLaurin. I think they're all must starts. Shoes! You meant Corey Davis. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, dude, sometimes, bro, like when I see those last names, dude, my brain does not necessarily connect it. Usually it does, but sometimes, especially early in the morning, dude, I can't do it. Strong Style Ninja, Myers or Boyd, PPR flex. Myers, dude, that injury concerns me. I think they're going to run that ball into the dirt. Give me Boyd in that one. Francis Gibbons, what's up, dude? I don't feel like you've jumped in the chat before, but maybe you have. If it's your first time, I welcome you, dude. And again, if you're new here, dude, do me a huge favor, man. Subscribe to the channel, dude. Honestly, subscribe to the channel. That helps me a lot. James Conner, Brees Hall. Brees Hall, come on, bro. Come on. What? I know. James Conner. I'm a James Conner hater, dude. But dude, come on. Let's go. My Brees Hall apes, let's go. Let's ride with Brees together. All right, he's in my main league. Okay, my $1,000 buy-in league. He's my RB2. Okay, I'm rolling with Brees Hall. I'm doing it. I don't care. I know the matchup numbers don't look great or whatever. I don't care. I'm rolling with Brees Hall because I think he's that good. Yeah, that's the question, right? Is Myers active? He's got that knee, dude. So I'm not 100% sure, dude. Yeah, ride the Brees Lightning. Okay, I don't know about that nickname. I don't know. We're gonna have to workshop a nickname for Brees. But see, Brees as a name itself is kind of dope. So I feel like he's like one of those dudes that doesn't need a nickname. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll workshop something. You know, you guys know me. I love nickname puns, so we're good. All right, cool. Clark making a very good point. The last guy who said let's ride, not been doing too good. True. Brees's pieces that works. Oh, man, and the funny thing is I love Reese's pieces too. That doesn't feel. That doesn't feel like it, man. That's a strong effort though. Ben Burry, what's up, man? Oh my God, I'm so late. Okay, pick 2, half PPR, Dameon Pierce, Kamara. You got to play Kamara. I love Kamara. Oh man, and Curtis Samuel or Dameon Pierce. Oh my gosh, what do we do here? How do you get away from Dameon Pierce, dude? How do you do it? Although freaking Curtis Samuel's been seeing 9 targets a game, dog. What? That one is a head scratcher for me, dude. Wow, what a tough call. Jacksonville's been really pliant against running backs too. You know what? Give me Dameon and Kamara. I hate that one. That one's so hard, man. That one is so hard, dude. Truly, honestly, that one's tough. Okay. I would be remiss in not getting my boy Fidan. I don't know. But man, I appreciate all the support that you give this channel, dude. I really do. Hi, I'm not starting an injured player in London today. No, I am not, dude. I am not. KC rides the hot hand. Yeah, and the problem is that Pacheco is now in that mix too. That's the problem, dude. Okay. Full point PPR, 1 running back, 1 flex out of Penny, Herbert, Wilson. You playing Wilson for sure. And Chase Edmonds or Brandon Ayuk, man. Oh my God, dude, that one's tough. You know what? You're definitely playing Jeff Wilson. I think we're talking about Jeff Wilson, right? I'm okay playing Edmonds or Ayuk or Penny. I can't play Herbert, dude. I just don't trust his coaching staff enough. That's all. Boom. So give me Wilson, and I got a weird sneaking feeling about Brandon Ayuk, man. I don't know. I think he gets in there today. I don't know. That's just a total gut. Like, I don't even, I'm not even backing that up with numbers. I just think that's what he does. But honestly, give me Wilson for sure, and then I would guess I'm okay with Penny too. I think the smart call is playing Penny, but give me Wilson and Penny. Yeah, we'll go there. Nikhil Patel. What's random? One of my best friends in this whole world. He was one of my groomsmen in my wedding. His name is Nick Patel. Neither here nor there, but I welcome you to the channel, dude. I know you're not my friend because he's not on YouTube and he doesn't have an account. So, so there you go. He doesn't even care about fantasy football at all, dude, for reals. Brian Robinson, AJ Dillon, rest of the season. AJ Dillon. What? Come on, dude. No. AJ Dillon's a stud. Yeah, 100%. Christian Kirk or Garrett Wilson. Today or rest of season? Today, I think it's Christian Kirk. Rest of season? Well, rest of season, Christian Kirk too. Yeah, so there you go. All right, man. Hey, listen. I got to go, man. I think that's most of the questions there. So I did my best. I'm on way too long. I got to go, man. I'm running so late. I do appreciate everybody jumping in, man. But if you guys could like and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. And obviously on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok, I'm actually trying to build my TikTok following randomly. You could find me James Deco there too. So, anyways, I hope everyone has a great week 5, man. I appreciate it. I will see you guys here next week. Peace.